Yo, it's your boy the Game Ninja. How you guys doing out there today? And I got a late entry for you that you ain't gonna believe. So, I do everything in this game dojo. Old school, new school, Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo. And I just happened to hook up with Ma Dukes. And she was like, I got a TV. I got an old TV. I was going to trash it, but if you want it, you can have it. I'm like, an old school TV? She was like, yeah, it's really old. And I'm like, I got some old school systems that I could put up on that Joni John. And she was like, well, if you want it, take it. So I'm like, I was in a mood. I was in a mood for looking for something small and delicious. So what did I do? I hooked that some bitch up. Now this is a late entry coming to y'all. This ain't by no chance gonna be a full hour of power with the ring of power, cause I ain't got the ring of power. But look what I got, bro, broski, broski, broski with the doski. Look what I got up in this little corner. You see what I got up in that little corner? What is that? And that is hooked up to that. What is that? What is that? What is that? Is that a Nintendo 64 original hooked up to the little Johnny John? Is that a Nintendo 64? Is that a Nintendo 64 hooked up to a real little Johnny John? Is that a real Nintendo 64 with the Japanese cartridge? Well, ladies and gentlemen, unmute. Come on, come around here. Come around here. I want y'all to see this. Japanese version. Mario and Luigi. Select your player. Okay, select that. I'll try to make sure y'all can see at the same time while I'm doing this. Let me see if I can't screw. Can I screw y'all in a little bit? Can't screw y'all in. Let me see if I can move this to y'all so y'all can see this Joan. Hold on. Let me see if I can't move y'all to the other side. Let's try to swing it to the other side. Oh, bro, I did not even finish recording the rest of that. I am so sorry. Look like you're gonna have to stick around for another quick one. Damn it, I thought I recorded that, y'all. My bad, y'all. I didn't hit the record button, but it's alright. Y'all down for another one? You down for another one? What? Hold on right now. Let me lift this up a little bit so y'all can get that Nintendo 64 in the shot too. There we go. Now you can see that Nintendo 64 with the Japanese Mario Kart, the old school TV, the old school controller. We ready to go. Y'all have no idea how uncomfortable I am just to play this for y'all. Now I noticed the aspect ratio was a little off. It's running at 480i. I gotta check the settings on the TV and see what the display resolution and everything else is, because it's running at 480i. I have it actually hooked up through the composite, actual through the side, the red, the yellow, and white. But yeah, y'all, you just got to see a flashback from way back, late in the night. Yeah, boys and girls, I'm telling you, got the coolest toys and the coolest shit always happen up in here. So now with the Switch 2 getting ready to drop in a few days, I got on deck that little baby classic, my Nintendo 64, literally running with the Japanese version of Mario Kart 64, something we ain't played in a minute, with the old school boomerang controller. And y'all just saw me put my thing down on this jing. This is what I'm talking about when I say you gotta seize the moment, man. Seize the moment. Carpe diem, gotta seize that. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, with a late entry that I did not expect to make, you got Mario Kart 64, the Japanese version, hooked up to the old school TV, hooked up with the old school composite, hooked up with the old school controller. It's all old school. Welcome back to the old school with an old fool who's so cool. These three words when you're getting busy. Ooh, there it is. Hit me. Woo, there it is. Y'all remember that shit? It was from the 90s. Anyway, Nintendo 64. It's back on deck. It's in the game dojo. And y'all gonna be getting some old school, zoomed in, classic flashbacks. Thank you guys for joining me. Hopefully this video works out well and you guys can see the actual screen without resolution lines or anything like that. But I think 480i should be alright. But I'm definitely going to look into the rest of the settings on this joint. Thank you for joining me. Late entry. Booyah! Shibby. See you guys next time. And no ring of power. You notice that? No ring of power this time. I don't always need the precious to fight in the lands. It's nice to have it, but I don't always need it.